This is my Ace Frehley Worst to Best Albums ranking video. I'm going to be ranking 9 studio albums, including the 2 Origins albums because I felt like it. Before I get into the ranking, I just want to mention that now that I'm finished with the Ace albums, the next band I'm going to be doing is Moby Grape, so kind of doing another change of direction, going back in time again. And doing a 60s band. I'm going to be going through all their studio albums, their reunion albums, some live albums, so I'm going to be on Moby Grape for a while after this video, starting next week. So, alright, the ranking. So in last place, 9th and last place, I have Origins Volume 2. This one, I mean, not bad for a covers album. Really, it just kind of came down to being last because of the track listing, and it really kind of, for me, what kind of kills this one, I guess, is it just gets off to a bad start with that Good Times, Bad Times cover, which I'm just not a fan of at all. Origins Volume 2, I have in last. Number 8, I have Origins Volume 1. I mean, a lot of people probably wouldn't have even bothered to include these because I think they're going to end up on the bottom for most people. But, I mean, you never know, so I thought I might as well just put them in there. And it was easy to pick these two as the last 2 albums, but this one I like a little bit better than the other one, mainly just because the track listing is what it comes down to. So these next 7 were kind of hard to rank, and I'm not really like happy with where I put all of them. I can't say, like, I don't know, it's just, for me, I kind of like all of these albums to like a certain degree. Like there are songs on all of these albums that I really like, but I don't know that I think any of them are like strong all the way through. I don't know, I feel like in different moods I might put some of these albums in different places. But what I came up with today is in 7th I have Spaceman. This one, I don't know, I like a lot of the songs on here, really, but it's one that just doesn't, like, I have to look at what the songs are on it to remember, look at what songs are on it to remember what's on it. It's kind of short. I don't think his guitar work, like, on it doesn't stand out as much, so I kind of, like, knocked it back a little bit for that. But I don't think it's a bad album. I like quite a few of the songs on here. At number 6, I have Anomaly. This one I almost put at number 7. I kind of bumped it up one a little bit for like nostalgia, really, because it was the first Ace solo album that I got to buy new. And I don't know, I do like quite a few of the songs on here. There's really like only like 1 or 2 that I kind of don't like that much. And yeah, I don't know, just one that I have a little bit more more like feelings for, I guess, than Spaceman. Number 5, I have the new album 10,000 Volts. This one was really hard to place. I feel like if I spend more time listening to it, it might go up a little bit. It is a really like solid group of songs as far as like they're catchy. I can like look at the names of them and be like, okay, yeah, I know what that one sounds like. It doesn't feel very Ace, because the songs are just too, like, I don't know, it doesn't have, like, you can tell he had, I think, more help with the writing on this than he has on most of his albums, because they're kind of like the songs are almost like too well put together. They don't have the like weird quirky Ace quality that he has to his songwriting. So yeah, I don't know, this album, I do like it. I think it's got a lot of catchy songs. It sounds pretty good for being a newer album, because I typically hate like new production. But it just kind of, it doesn't seem as Ace as some of the other albums he's put out, so that's why it kind of lands here. Number 4, and I think this is one that a lot of people would have at number 1. I have Trouble Walking. Just, I don't know, it's kind of the songs is why I put this here. I was just looking at the songs that it has and comparing it to the ones that come next, and I don't know, it's just kind of where it fell. I'm too young to have, gotten into this when it first came out, so I don't really have any like nostalgia for it or anything. I just kind of picked it up a couple years ago. That said, I do enjoy it. I think it's a really solid album. Number 3, and this is probably pretty surprising, I have Second Sighting. I think this is an album that gets kind of looked down on a little bit, especially compared to the first one. Kind of less Ace on it than some of the other ones. And really kind of why it's here for me, I guess, is just that I really like, there's a couple songs on here that I just really like, and I like them almost more than, I mean, they're both probably like top 10 Ace songs for me. One of them is definitely top 5. So it's got 2 songs in Insane and Dancing with Danger that I just really, really like. I don't know, this album for me just, I just enjoy it. I think it's a fun album. I have a good time when I put it on. So Second Sighting, I have it 3. Number 2, I have Frehley's Comet. So the first Frehley's Comet album, the second Ace solo album I ever got, and I liked this one right away when I heard it. I don't know, there are days when I kind of like the second one a little bit more though. Just I don't know. It just, I know a lot of people have a problem with that second one, but for some reason I just think it's a really fun listen. But I should be talking about this one, I guess. So yeah, the first Frehley's Comet album, good album. Solid second place for me. And then number 1, probably another kind of surprise for people, but I have Space Invader. Yeah, this album, I've just liked it, since it came out. I bought it pretty soon after it came out, enjoyed it then. I've always liked it. I think it has a really good group of songs on it. There's, like 1 or 2 that I don't like, but there's pretty much 1 or 2 songs that I don't like on every Ace solo album, so that's, kind of normal. But yeah, my number 1 Ace Frehley solo album is Space Invader.